Good morning everyone, Shea Bear 1000 here. Today we're going to do a solo camp out. We're already set up and the temperature is a brisk, very brisk 53 degrees at 10 o'clock exactly. Thursday morning and 69 in here. Got a weather alert. It's supposed to get down to 28 tonight. Remember guys, I'm in Florida. If you don't know, if you're your first time watching, I am in Florida. It's supposed to get down to 28. So we're going to start off with a breakfast brunch. Because I got to take my meds. I kind of slept in. Monkey already went to the house from her camp out. So she's at home right now. So hit an intro and let's get into it. Okay guys, it's that helped a little. Go ahead and we'll get this skillet heated up. I've got eggs out there too, but I'm gonna wait. I might make those tomorrow for Monkey for breakfast, since I didn't get to make her breakfast this morning. So what the hell was that? And so I'm just gonna have some hash browns and some sausage. Save the eggs for when she comes out tomorrow. Hot Italian ground sausage. Yes, I'm going to cook the sausage first because that way I can get more grease to do the hash browns over there, where they call them, they're shredded seasoned potato hash browns. So, but yeah, we'll do that. So here, let me get this pan hot, and I'll be, well, let's go ahead and open this up. My trash bag's getting pretty full, but not bad for 3 days. Well, got here Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. Been leaving tomorrow. I need to go check with the camp host or whatever he is and see if I can pay for a late checkout. That way I don't have to be in a hurry to be out by 11. See if I can check out about 12 or 1. Would be nice. It's starting to heat up already, so come on. Oh yeah, it's sizzling already. Okay, so where's my turning thing? I move this over. I don't have it turned on. There it is. Just kind of cut this in half. But yeah, Monkey's not sure if she's going to come back out later or not. If she don't want to come out, that's fine. I got everything I need. I mean, I got my steak and Brussels sprouts for supper time tonight. And then I still got some more noodles I may make with it. We'll see. And again, couldn't do my point of view video because I can't find, all I got's my headband, and I move around a lot. I'm always looking around. And that might make you seasick. I don't know. I'll have to experiment with it sometime. But so far it's nice out, but it's still only like 55. It's not even supposed to get in the 60s today. So, alright guys, I'm just going to keep frying this up. And then I'll take these off. When they're done, I'll throw a couple hash browns on. So, let me keep messing around here. Okay guys, like I said, I want to save a couple of these talking to Monkey right now, Messenger. She said she might come out later if it warms up, just to kind of hang out. So I'm going to save these two here for her. And I got to get something to put them in. My keen eye viewers will know I changed my mind. I might have a couple eggs. So, let's see here. I'll just put these in a little bowl, because I can heat these up for her if she wants them when she comes out. If she comes out. If not, that's fine. So we'll just set those there. Let me see. Let's make 3 of these. Then I'll have 2 or 3 eggs. I usually eat about 6. Not that hungry this morning, so let's let these get cooking up. Okay guys, let's throw a couple eggs in here. I'm sure they'll stick. Let's do 3 eggs. Not that hungry. Oh man. Eggshell. It's still in there. Still in there. Still in there. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I'm wondering. I thought she said something about taking home the spices. Salt and pepper. Which would be weird because we keep those in here. Huh. Oh well. I'll find out. But let me make my eggs. And got this saved for Monkey if she wants some. Go ahead and get rid of these eggshells. Alright. Alright guys, I'll be back with you. Okay guys, I broke every single one of them. That's okay. I gotta get those hash browns back out in the freezer. Hot. There's my fork. I was gonna say I lost my fork, but a little bit of water in here. Okay guys, here we go. Hash browns, sausage, and eggs. So let me go eat my breakfast and I'll be back with you, okay? I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, because this camera's pretty good in the wind, but let me tell you. It is windy. Whoo! Check it out. Alright, well. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that over there or not. But, yeah, we got some wind going on. Very, very windy. A minute ago, I actually got kind of scared. This whole trailer was moving. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, I got a little concern. I didn't know it was supposed to be this windy. There's a little nerve-wracking in this thing. I mean, really all it is a big high tent on top of a little trailer. Whoa. Woo. Wow. pretty nerve-wracking. And the wind's coming from this direction, pushing it that way. That's my only way out. If this thing would tip over, I hope the top don't just like fall in or some shit. Interesting. Got some palm fronds down. Hopefully it calms down. I guess it's real windy at the house. Monkey says it's like a hurricane. Well, it's like that here. All these trees down. Wanted to show you this. It moved the blocks. Because I'm telling you, I thought this trailer was going over. So I grabbed the camera real quick. This was all blown up. That chair was over. That table was over, but see, we're up against it there. That's how far it moved the trailer away from that block, and it scooted that one. So yeah, it was doing some pushing. Alright guys, I'll be back with you. Wonder what's going on here. Huh. And paramedics out here too. I may have to go take a walk. See what the hell's happening. Putting my hoodie on though. Cold out there. Okay guys, so I was up there. I was talking to the manager. Of course, he had to bring him back up. I guess there was a scuffle between two roommates. So the medics left. So man, look at this. This wind is bad. Yeah, he said if I get cold, because you know it's supposed to be really cold tonight, he said if you get cold, you come up here at the clubhouse, or the rec center he called it. So you come up here at the rec center and keep yourself warm. And if the wind gets too bad, he said come up here at the rec center and take shelter. I don't think they're arresting anybody. We got some palm fronds down. I was just walking back and a tree limb fell down here. I think it was that one maybe. That one there. Yeah, I got out of the camper for a minute because, you know, yeah, it moves around quite a bit in this amount of wind. So let's go up here. Is this the trash? We'll see if this is the trash up here, so I can drop my trash off. I got a late checkout. He said, yeah, no problem. I asked him about checking out late. I said, we'd be glad to pay you for it. He said, no, don't worry about it. He said, I don't think anyone's coming in there anyway. He said, take your time packing up. It's no biggie. So, there's the trail straight ahead there. Can't see anything, sun's in my eyes. Well, off to the left right there. It's the trail we went into. Yeah, right there's the trail we went into. So this is the garbage. Okay, so cool. I can bring my trash over here. Hell, might as well just take a little walk. But when it's bad like this, raining and cold and the wind's blowing, not many animals come out. Monkey heard the coyotes last night, but there's the trail we walked on. Well, in the last video. Oops, this area is closed from dusk to dawn. Okay, well, Monkey and I was breaking rules apparently. Man, I wish you guys could hear that wind. For once, I'd like you to hear it. Normally it comes at the wrong time, but it's bad. I asked him I said, what's the wind speed? He's like, I have no idea, but it's bad. Yeah, we walked up that way. It's a quarter-mile loop. It just loops around and comes back here. I did not see that sign. Whoops. And me and Monkey's walking around there with flashlights and shit. Oh, we got another camper coming in. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Check it out. Isn't it? There it is. That's cool. I like that. Huh. And there's another one. That's pretty cool. Oh, one of the deputies left. I think they both left. Rover. And there's some tents over in there, it looks like. Well, at least one tent. That must be the tenting area. There's nobody in that one. Is there? Our Ozark Trail tent held up real good. We had like 30 some mile sustained winds for over an hour and gusts up to 60 or 70, and it never pulled a peg. But yeah, that's a cool campers there. So they're parking right there. All right, guys. Well, if anything interesting happens, I'll kick you back on. You know, is what it is. Wonder what this building used to be. It's all locked up. An air conditioner there. A fire ring. Breaker boxes. That'd be good to know if we lose power. Man, it's been like this for what, over now? About 2 hours now. Dang, man. Whoa. Oh no, they're still here. He just pulled around there. Down here in Florida, if there's a domestic, they say someone has to go to jail, no ifs, ands, or buts, but I don't know if they're taking someone or not. Whoa, almost dropped my new camera. Yeah, that's pretty wild. They pushed that one forward, away from, and moved away from that far. I mean, I was in it. Yeah, that thing, yeah, it moves around a little bit. That don't help. She's got a blanket or something pushing down through this hole. I thought it felt draftier than the last time I had it out. I'll have to check that inside. But yeah. Oh yeah. See? Started moving off that block too. It's hanging off the edge of that block. It was always center then. What's this one look like? Yeah. It's coming off the block too. Yeah. Huh. Oh, shoot, we missed it. They left. They left. Alright. As you were. Alright, guys, so Monkey came out to visit. We're taking a little walk. That's the front gate there. Well, the only gate. Sorry about the wind, but so there's a backstory about this place, right, Monk?
Oh, yeah.
So I guess a woman just bought this 2 years ago, so they're fixing it up. He said it was really run down. So they're working on it. So that's cool. So we'll be back.
Yeah.
But what's the backstory?
It was a nudist camp.
Yeah, it used to be a nudist camp.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love places with backstory. 22 acres here.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And the pool, they're trying to get them where they can't have it, but they're trying to figure out a way to get around that because they can't go in ground because of the water table. You go 2 feet and you hit water. So, and they won't let them do an above ground pool because they said no wooden decks. What? You're not even in the city limit here. So I gave him a couple ideas on how to maybe get around that, didn't I, Monk?
Yep.
So
They're gonna fight it though.
yeah, they're gonna fight it first, and
because I think they should.
yeah.
I mean, it can bring money. A pool in Florida, you know. So.
Well, see, that's where you're getting these government officials and shit. They don't realize the more money this place makes, the more revenue the government gets.
Yeah.
You know, because with a pool, the taxes will go up on this place.
Right.
They don't realize that. They're too stupid. They just want to govern everything, constitute everything. Yeah. Kiss my ass, you know. But yeah, so we just thought we'd take a little walk in the nice cool breeze here. A nice little spot.
That'd be nice in the summer.
Yeah, it's got a little fire pit there. Huh?
That's the first one I've seen.
Yeah, but that's a nice spot there.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, something else going on. The van came in on the rollback. That's the tow company we use, Advanced. Good tow company. They've always treated us right, so. Huh. Somebody must have broke down. That's their new truck there. I don't remember. I don't know if I remember seeing that van over there or not. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and start our supper here. Just a pork chop, a pork steak, and some Brussels sprouts. And me and Monkey was talking. I said I should have got another night, and she said you should have ran it through the whole weekend. She said, what else are we going to do? It's crappy. It's going to be cold all weekend. So we decided to stay till Sunday. It is Friday right now. Let's go ahead and light this up. She came out and did up some dishes for me. Are you recording? I think so. Alright. What the hell was that? Something burnt inside that pan, that pot. Oh well. Put some butter in here. Still haven't taken my trash out yet. I'm going to do that here in a little bit. I'm going to watch some spooky stuff tonight. Alright. Bring you back here in just a second once the stuff heats up. Okay, so let's get our Brussels sprouts in there. I'll put some bit of seasoning in here. Some in here. And we will put some more garlic, some of our garlic in here. A bit in here. Get that stirred up there. I turned it down, it was a little high. Don't want to burn that garlic. I just let it sit in some flour for a couple minutes. I'll put some of this on here and some salt and pepper. That's all I got. They're having a potluck Saturday, so yeah, so now that we know that they're actually fixing the place up, we'll be back. Even Monkey said, yeah, we'll come back now that we know the story on it. So it's good to talk to people. So, and it's the cheapest place around, and full hookup. And when I say full hookup, I mean it also has cable if you want cable. I know you should steam these to be better, but you know, I don't have a steamer. I don't have a colander that is metal in here, so alright guys, I'll bring you back in a minute, but that's all I'm having for supper. I decided against the noodles. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, I'll be back. Monkey made it home. That's giving me the notification that she unlocked the door. I had a service today for the boys, and she sent me this picture. There's someone put a cross up there and some stuff. The boys I was telling you about in the other video. So it's a shame, but you know, they're together. I mean, they were best friends, you know, all them years. Okay. Alright guys, we'll put our pepper and salt on here. I thought I shut you off there for a second. I looked up, you're still recording. I'm like, okay, well, you're still recording. We'll still keep talking then. And I think we'll just watch some spooky stuff tonight. Still haven't put any rice in here. Whoa. Okay, that's plenty. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, you. That guy was yelling at me. I know. Almost forgot the butter. Alright, those are almost done. I'm just cooking this really, really slow. Added a little bit more butter in there. This is pork, so I'll make it a little more done than what I would if it was beef. Got a bone in it. Yeah, okay. Alright. Cool. And I got some butter to put with my stuff when I better check them. Yep, they're getting there. Nice. Okay guys, got about another minute or so. This is going to be done, and then I'll put it on my plate. I think we want to cut half and save half for a snack later. Monkey also brought me, I didn't know, but she brought me some summer sausage, so it's out in the fridge. I just found it. But I'll probably just cut half of this now, maybe half of those, and then I'll have a snack. So let me check these again real quick. Yeah, I don't want them too done, so those are done. I think this is good to go. Now I'm going to get it on my plate, and I'll bring you over here, and we'll take a look at it. Okay guys, so I just dipped me out a little bit. Not super hungry, but I am hungry. But I really want to save some of that for later when I want a snack, because I really love eating that stuff when it's, you know, cold pork chop. Heck yeah. I'll eat most of these Brussels sprouts right now. But so I'm going to watch some TV, and the temperature is dropping a little. So the number's supposed to be like 28 tonight. Up around the Panhandle, they're supposed to get some snow. It's 47, 68 in here, and I was cooking. I had two burners going, and I got the heater on low. It's 68 in here, and it's already 47 outside at 6:13. So yeah, it's already, what was it last night? Let me see. It got down to 47 last night. So, yeah. So that means, and you know, it's going to get colder. Alright guys, I'll be back with you shortly. Okay guys, well, I couldn't do it. I tried to hold off on that pork chop, but I ate it all. I left a little bit of meat on there. That's when Bruno comes out tomorrow. I'm going to save it for him, because I always save my bone for him. He loves them. And I did save about 5 of my Brussels sprouts for a snack later. So I don't know if I was hungrier than I thought I was, or if it was just really good. Well, it was really good. But there's one kind of those pork chops that she buys that are boneless, and they're big like that. They're really good. Now this one didn't have the amount of flavor as the other ones, but it was more tender. But you know, with the flavoring that I put on it, and that salt didn't hardly affect it at all. It was just enough actually. So that salt's not very good or something, I don't know, but it had just enough effect. I mean, I could taste it. So I thought, oh man, I'm gonna bite into a real salty part, but it turned out pretty good. So you know, for not, didn't really cook it, I mean, just dipped it in flour and seasoned it with some salt and pepper and seasoning and some garlic and fried it up cast iron. That would have been really good over a grill, that steak. But so I'm gonna cut these lights down. I'm gonna kick back and watch some watch a little TV. It's messaging Monkey. She sent me a picture of Bruno. He's out. Because when she came back, he didn't even want to come back. When he gets out and gets in the fresh air, and she takes him for his walks, and he hops up and down, you know, up into the bunk, you know, 100 times a day and night. And it wears him out, but he loves it. But first thing in the morning, you know, well, after she gets her mom taking care of her stuff, when she says, let's go see Daddy, he'll be right at that truck, raring to go. So I saved my bone for him. But, yeah, my tummy's full now. Monkey messaged me. She's not real happy. She forgot her licorice, her Twizzlers. She's got a big bag of it. I said, oh, it's here. Just asking for a friend. She said, who's the friend? I said, me, idiot. Bless her heart. She said, well, you can have some. Just save me a couple. I just teasing her because she said, now I'm going to be thinking about it all night. So I took a picture and I said, here, this will help. So, yeah, she loves her Twizzlers. I got a bunch of candy over there. And she forgets her Twizzlers. So, yeah, I know what that's like when you know, you're looking forward to something and you go, oh, no. Alright, enough rambling and waffling and all that. Like I said, I'm going to cut these lights down and I'm going to kick back here and watch a little TV. The temperature in here is 67 and I'm pretty comfortable now. Once I got my hoodie over there in that corner, because you know you can feel a draft. I mean, like I said, this is just a tent really on wheels, but it's a comfortable 67 in here. It's 6:49 right now and dropped down to 46 degrees outside. So alright guys, I'll be back with you. Okay guys, so it is, let's see here, 11:39, 66 degrees in here and 38 degrees outside. Just talking to Monkey because I remember I got a notification about the front door and someone on the Ring camera at 8:01 tonight, and I figured it was her, but I checked. She was letting Bruno out. That's all I remember. And then just all at once I woke up out of a sleep for no reason. Man, I fell into a deep sleep and it was like 10:22 or something. I was like, oh my God. She had messaged me about 9 o'clock. And I told her, I was like, man, I fell asleep. She said, you must have needed it. So now I'm up again. So I'm just talking to her. I'm getting ready to watch. She just put up a video, so I'm getting ready to watch. My fire poker's bothering me here underneath my thing. So I'm getting ready to watch. I'll watch her video here in a little bit. But yeah, I got the heater on high right now. Like I said, it's 66, 38 degrees. But let me tell you something. It's a different 38 degrees than what I'm used to, like up north. You know what I mean? It's just, there's something different about it. 38 degrees up north, I'd still be wearing tank tops and stuff. Maybe light jacket, but yeah, I was like, man, when I first moved down here, I was cold. It dropped down to 50. I felt like I was in the 30s. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I usually get my nighttime lunch. I call it my nighttime lunch. I usually get a snack around midnight. So, just wondering what I'm going to eat. I don't know. My cookie. I could dig into my cookie. I'll probably have a piece of that. I didn't have a piece last night. Monkey did though. She was like, "I'd have a cookie." You would, because I was going to bake cookies up at the clubhouse, but she kept not bringing the stuff, and I think that's why. Am I right, Monk? That's why she didn't want me to bake the cookies, because she was buying me this big cookie. And I just thought of that. I was like, that's why. I thought of that last night. I was like, that's why she didn't want me to bake cookies, because she got me a cookie. Because she gives me a big giant cookie every year for my birthday, so I don't eat cake. So, alright guys, if I don't forget, like I did in the last video, I'll kick you back on before I go to sleep. But, yeah, I mean, it's not cold in this camper, even though it's, well, it jumped up, it's 67 now. Can you see that? Yeah, it's 67 now, so it jumped up 1 degree. But like you can feel, like over in that corner, I think I mentioned earlier, you know, I could feel like a draft coming in. So I put my my hoodie over in there. I got both ends blocked off. If I would open this end, just like half of this end here, and let the heat go up in there, it'd be warmer up in there. But I'm used to sleeping here now where the table is, because you know, I get up and go outside so many times a night, even at the house. You know, I'd be bothering Monkey and waking her up getting in and out of that bunk. So I just got, and I got the TV right here, so I just, this is where I sleep. So but yeah, she left her sleeping bag and a big heavy blanket or comforter up there in case I need it. I shouldn't need it, but yeah, we ended up, we're gonna stay until Sunday now. So but yeah, I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be warm enough for her, especially like if I turn the stove on, like I did one night. I turned the stove on, just one burner, and I put that fan over there on low, and it blew the heat right up in there, and she got warm. She had me shut it off. She said, you can shut that heat off now, I'm warm. It wasn't that cold out, but it was chilly. But so yeah, we'll roast up something to eat here. I still got some summer sausage out in the fridge. Got some leftover sausage from breakfast. I got noodles I can make. I got all kinds of snacks, candy bars and stuff. I got my cookie. So I'm going to get something to munch on. Then if I don't forget or fall asleep, I'll kick you back on before I go to sleep, because usually about 1 o'clock I go out, walk around the camper. You know, it's just something I do, and I'll, you know, same way with tent camping, I'll get out and walk around the area. So I was going to go on a night hike tonight, but when I saw that sign today, I was like, you know, try to, you know, adhere to the rules. They don't want you back in there, and it's probably not a good idea, you know, being in bear territory to be and hogs. I think I'd be more scared if I seen a hog than when I seen that deer or that bear that one time. That was pretty scary. But a hog, man. But a hog, you know, you can just, if you can get to a tree and climb up a tree about 4 feet, hogs can't look up. They think you just disappear, and eventually they'll go away in a few minutes. A bear can climb a tree, but if the bear hears you coming, you know, he'll leave the area. A lot of times, there's probably a lot of times there's been bears by you guys, you never even knew it, you know. If they hear you, they'll go. But alright guys, also there is that little swamp area with that little pond back there. You know, could be a gator laying back there in the bushes, and I don't see him. So yeah, I'll just obey the rules, you know. So it's not a biggie. Okay guys, I want to show you this little flashlight Monkey got me for Christmas. A little LED flashlight. It's rechargeable. Got a hard plastic case with foam inside. And I'll give you an idea of how big, or small if you will, this light is. This is a regular size Bic lighter, so it's got 2 settings. There's so you got like a little spotlight, and you got that. Then you got flash, but then this is cool. I'm trying not to blind you here. Then you got like a little lantern. So if I hang this, like if I would hang this up in a tent or something, sorry guys, there, I shut the light off on the camper, see? That's just from the TV. So yeah, pretty neat. Now I'll open the door up and I'll give you an idea. But yeah, if I hung that up there, I mean, that's pretty neat. I'll open the door up here so you get an idea. So, yeah. And then you can, little spotlight. So it's a nice little light. And there's the little lantern part. And it's got a little lanyard on it. But, yeah, pretty cool. So I wanted to show you guys that. Ooh, man, that got cold pretty quick. Okay, it dropped down to 35. It's 12:58. Still 66 degrees in here. It was up to 67. But I just opened that door. So, yeah, so I'll keep you posted. I'm watching Monkey's movie right now. But, yeah, I remembered I wanted to show you guys that. Just stick in your pocket, you don't even know it's in your pocket. It's just about, you know, it's actually a little smaller than that lighter. Okay, guys, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, so, just a update for you. It is 3:22. It's 31 degrees outside, 62 degrees in here. There you go. So, yeah, I'll stay up probably until 5 or 6. Monkey messaged me about 1 o'clock and said one of the cameras outside, the one I have on the corner of the house, she asked me if I set the alarm off on it, and I said no. She said the alarm was activated, so I checked the camera. I didn't see anybody or anything. So she said that, and she was looking through the Ring doorbell and through the Ring camera, and she didn't see anything either. I said, no, I don't see anything. I said, well, you go back to sleep and I'll keep watch for you. So every few minutes I'm checking, make sure she's okay. I haven't gotten a notification yet, so must be okay, because you know, she's there by herself with her mom and Bruno. Now Bruno would fight. You know, he would have no problem with it, but you know, she's not gonna go outside and look. To where me, you know, I've heard her get triggered a couple times. I just grab one of my big old wrenches and go outside and I'm ready to party, you know. So so yeah, she's gonna come out in the morning and late morning, you know, if she gets her mom and stuff. And then I just turned the stove on with that little fan just now, so just kind of take the chill off. But so that's pretty impressive. 31 degrees. It kept it to 62 degrees in here, and I'm telling you, you can feel drafts. Like I said, it's just a canvas tent, really. But so yeah, I'm gonna be up a while. So yeah, she wants to do brunch tomorrow. But yeah, I told her, you know, you know, I don't have a problem with that. You know, it's my job. You know, gotta keep her safe. But yeah, so I wanted to give you an update on that. So it is 31 degrees right now. It's supposed to get down to 28. It might make it. I don't know. I'll let you know if it does. Well, in fact, let's check the phone here. And we'll see what time it's supposed to be down to that. Let's see. Here it says 33. Come on. says 33, but that's the nearest weather station or whatever, you know. So, but this one is more accurate because the outside temperature is sitting right outside, and it comes back to it talks to this. So this is actual temperature right here where I'm at, right here at this trailer. 31 degrees, 325, 62 in here. Well, here we go, Inverness. Okay, 31 degrees, so yeah, 31 degrees. So yeah, okay, yeah, so at 4 a.m. 31 degrees, at 5 a.m. 30 degrees, at 6 a.m. 29, at 7 a.m. 29, then at 8 30, and then back up. So I'll let you know. And this is in this thing I think I showed you, I can go to what the maximum was, which was 38, and then so far the minimum was 31 degrees, and it got down to 61 in here, so that was the minimum. So that's cool. And that goes from midnight to midnight. You can have it remembers your highest temperature and then your lowest temperature on the inside and outside. So far 31 degrees, and again here. Bring it down a little bit. There you go. So yeah, it's supposed to get at least down to 29. I think it might make it, because like I said, it's 31 now. Come on. Blurry. There we go. This camper is weird, guys. I'm not kidding you. This camper makes noises, and it feels like somebody just stepped up in it every once in a while. And the wind's not blowing at all right now. There is no wind at all. But yeah, I'm getting a little tired. But if I remember before I go to sleep, I'll give you another update if it gets down to 29. Like I said, I just now turned the stove on, and I have a little fan over there blowing on low, kind of pointed up. So yeah, I can feel it. When I did that one night for her, like I said, we closed half that curtain off there and left the other half open, and the heat just went right in there. And like I said, she asked me to turn it off. She said, you can turn that off if you want. I said, yeah. She said, yeah, it's pretty warm up here. So, but I mean, you can see I'm not sure. I just got a pair of shorts on. That's it. And I haven't got the comforter or her sleeping bag down. I just got my old red sleeping bag here. I've had for about 8 years now. So, yeah. All right, guys. Still hanging in there. I'll be back. I should have just had you on auto exposure. Looks a lot better. Morning, guys. So I just got up. I went to sleep about 7, and it is 11 minutes after 11. So I stayed up watching the cameras for her, so she'd be all right. So out here, it's still 49 degrees. It's 72 in here. And it got down to 30 degrees here last night, and 61 in here. So shut the heat off for a little bit. So it did get down to 30 degrees here, but at home yesterday, where it says yesterday, Got down to 27 degrees at home last night. Wow. Florida, eh? Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch around a minute and I'll be back with you guys. Oh. Trying not to yawn. I'll be back. Okay, guys. We're gonna take the trash up here to the trash bin. I gotta clean the fry pan. It's almost 1 o'clock. Monkey wants breakfast, so I'm gonna make her breakfast. She said she's gonna bring out hot chocolate so she can have with her breakfast. Then I'm gonna make her. I said, okay. It was supposed to be brunch. I'm not sure if she knows what brunch means. But yeah. So, and then I'll call it the end of my solo, because we're staying the rest of the weekend. It's Friday, and we're going to, they're having a potluck over at the clubhouse tomorrow. I'm gonna make some chili and see how they like it. Whoa. Cool. All right, guys. I think I can just walk through here. So I'm heating up a skillet and getting it cleaned up for her. So yeah, right. Wonder what that was used for. Like I said, this used to be a nudist camp. I love backstories on places. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna, sorry about the dog barking. I'm gonna let you go for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll do some filming this weekend, and you'll have another, trying to get in the light for you. You'll have another video coming up. So, all right, guys. Thanks again. Shea Bear, the myth, the man, the legend. I'm gone for now. We'll see you guys in the next one. Monkey will be out here shortly, and see you guys soon. Bye, bye, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Take care of yourself.